Alright, Miss Jackson, steady as she goes. And welcome back, everyone. We are here in Ord Mantell with a full ISD hammer and chisel and 107 million credits in the bank account. In the meantime, what I've done, I've obviously got the Star Destroyers repaired, and we built 2 more defense platforms in Bastion. So if anybody comes in here, there will be 4 stations ready to fire on them at all times, and we delivered 2 Victory class Star Destroyers, which has given us the 107 million credits that we have now. So a 3rd Star Destroyer, you're thinking? Well, no, let's get into our entrepreneurial roots with this 107 million. I'm gonna try to build something that I haven't actually built before. And this may be a terrible idea, but let's go ahead and build it as I have purchased the blueprints that I needed. So we're gonna build a plot, let's say in Muniland, something that is pretty centrally located in Empire space and not too close to the New Republic or the Mandalorian. And we'll place it right along the way. 64,000 credits is not gonna be bad. We can always expand if need be. And here is my idea. In the meantime, we've purchased the Imperial L storage container, as I have a plan to make some sort of trading post. Let's say a Saka Mart as sorts. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start with 1 pier and 1 dock, and then we have 2 Imperial large containers that we purchased the blueprints for. And what we'll do is set up some sort of resell, swap shop, trading post sort of thing, and see if we can get some money that way. It's a cheap station as well, 2.4 million at 50% global modifier. We'll go ahead and accept that estimate there and see if we can get a builder on. And already, Durasteel plates and module prefabs are on their way. Energy cells, we will make a call to our station to bring the 1600 energy cells over. That is no problem. And none of our ships happen to be nearby a builder, so we might have to take one of these TIE fighters out for a spin and look for a builder. So let's get to that. Cool, and our Gozanti transport looks to be delivering the 1659 that we need. No, 1199, that's not what I asked for at all. I asked for 1659. Yeah, much better. Now the Gozanti will bring 1659. Looks like other Durasteel plates and module prefab orders are coming in at 50%, which is all well and good. Let's go search for that builder. And Miss Chopra, a nice bit of piloting, I must say. Thanks for all of your work in the Mandalorian campaign. Let's see if we can find a builder along the way to Bastion. Shouldn't be too difficult, I wouldn't imagine. And there we go, just on the other side of the Ord Mantell gate, we are good. So you can return to the Star Destroyer now, no worries. Builders should be on their way. And with our first delivery of energy cells, construction is happening. Our Neutron Star builder is there. The only thing that's left for me to do is get... Oh, so we might actually have another little bit of Durasteel plates coming in, so I believe that will be it once our Gozanti makes a run to get module prefabs in that last bit of Durasteel plate. So we can save quite a bit of money here. And then I think the next thing we need for this factory is we need a new ship, a trading ship that can move goods around quick, fast, and in a hurry. So who has the biggest amount of container storage? Yep, a Gozanti armed transport, 9,300 meters cubed of container space. We'll get one of those to help move goods around. And assigning a dedicated acclimator to this sort of trading hub wouldn't be a bad idea, so we'll go ahead and add that to the shopping list as well and get that on the board. 2 deliveries left, with the lion's share going to the banking clan. High-tech trader, but the Gozanti has one more run, bringing the last little bit of Durasteel plates, and then it will just be up to our builder to get things done. Yeah, looking at that estimate, once the banking clan comes in and they get paid, we can pull any excess out, because I believe once we start putting in orders, the amount of money that we're going to need is going to skyrocket tremendously, but I have a plan. Alright, Gozanti ship built at the wharf. If you don't mind, just head on over to this Muniland's factory so we can get sensors on it. Acclimator shouldn't be too far away as well. 8 minutes and 32 seconds on our Acclimator build. And Captain Narita on the trade ship Fortune has maximum management. So if we were to hire a manager, it would be her. So we would have to come up with another promotion to take over the Fortune.
Awaiting orders.
But we should be okay with that. And our trader Gozanti is pulling up to build storage right now with the last little bit that we need. And then we can pull all the rest of the money that we have set. I think it's going to be around 600,000 credits that we have in build storage just for extra costs that we can pull back. But this should complete the queue. Boom, everything delivered. Yeah, 651,000 credits back for us. And now it's just up to the builder. 5 minutes left on the pier. And then we've got the dock and 2 large containers to go. We'll start with 2 large containers. I think that's going to be enough to sort of get a feel of what this station is meant to do. Well, I must have missed this. A lot of Mandalorian Death Watch came through. I imagine we're down 2% on the hull on the hammer, which sucks, but we're not planning on heading into combat just yet. Nice, and just in time for the Acclimator to be undocking. We'll have the Acclimator come on down and visit before we assign it to trading duties. And the first real look of our factory over there taking shape, the pier, the first. And I believe that pier is going to be essential with the amount of goods that we're going to want to be bringing in at the cheapest price we possibly can. So yeah, we'll definitely need that pier there, and hopefully the Acclimator will be ready to grab some stuff for us. And the dock now being constructed, pier is complete. That's not our Acclimator, by the by. That's a trader who just happens to be poking around. But speaking of Acclimator, we have dubbed this trader here the Saka Mart Express delivery. The Acclimator coming down will be Saka Mart Freight. So both of those will be instrumental in bringing either low-cost goods here or selling off goods at a much higher price than what we purchased them for. And one thing that I'm really going to be excited about is being able to have my energy cells and my silicon wafers from Saka Silicon Wafers be transported to our Saka Mart to keep freeing space up so that my miners aren't just sort of spinning their wheels, because right now, unless someone is actively seeking to buy from this station and we get full, you know, we're sort of stuck. And I could put the large container on it, but if we are just going to be shuttle running our own goods from here, well, let's just save those costs and make Saka Mart our primary dealer. And Saka Freight is now jumping into the system. There we go. So both of our trading ships are here and accounted for, and the Empire's Acclimator is still trying to figure out where they want to go, it looks like. All right, landing platform done. They're working on the large containers, 10 minutes per container. Yep, indeed. We can see the start of that first large container. We've got 2 on order. But Mr. Brown, if you please, let's go ahead and dock up and get our manager on board. Woo! And a pair of ISDs going through there. Good luck, boys, but I think you're going the wrong direction. So to the manager's office of Saka Mart, it will be empty for now, but we can rectify that. Oh, that's okay. So the manager can see stocks and market trends. Outstanding. I guess that's important. So my thought, instead of bringing Miss Narita, who is an amazing captain of our trade ship, out there in the wilderness, we have a service crew member here, Elizabeth Santiago, who is a 3-star manager in her own right. 3 stars is enough to go in multiple directions, almost all the way to Empire space. And I believe we actually might have a seminar we can give her as well. So let's place a call to a service crew. I'm sure she doesn't want to be mining the rest of her life. Oh, and she's right here in system as well. So, Miss Santiago. And here she comes. Assume your position, and I'll see if I have some training for you as well.
Hello, can I help?
All right, give a seminar on 3-star management. Outstanding.
Goodbye.
So a 4-star manager, that's what I like to see. Ma'am, let's get your ships attached to you, and once the storage is built, we can get a work strategy going. First of all, our Express, trade for Commander Alpha. Awesome. And then we'll get Saka Mart Freight, trading for Commander as well. Now, they're not going to be, you know, they're not going to really know what to do because we really don't have any orders in place yet. That comes once we get our, yeah, it's just adding and removing wares and munilants. Yeah, so they really don't know what they're looking for, and that's fine until we get our storage built, and then we can give them specific directions on what to find. But for now, though, we can have them look for, yeah, let's split it 20 and 20. We'll do 20 cargo drones, 20 repair drones, get that money on the board, and then have them try to find some stuff for us here. All right. Mr. Brown in the Express is now looking for the droid parts, energy cells, and smart chips. And, yeah, Oliver Hassan has not found anything yet. Aha! Mr. Brown is on his way buying 400 smart chips. All right, first container built. We have 1.1 million cubic meters of storage. So, Miss Santiago, now is the time to get our ducks in a row. So now we have the opportunity to select what we are going to trade in. Energy cells is going to be a big one, and we are just going to make sure that we are the only ones buying. That way, we can do that, and then we'll have us buy at, you know, 10 credits per. Maybe 11. I think that's what we are doing. And then selling offer, we are going to, you know, sell everything but one with automatic pricing. Cool. And let's say we do, let's see, if each container is going to be 1.1 million, I don't know how many goods we want to do, but say maybe 100,000 per good. Yeah, so something like this. We tell it that we only want 100,000 of our storage going to energy cells. We'll buy up to the full amount, but only at 11 credits. We're selling everything we can but one, and we are just using automatic pricing, letting the market dictate based on how much we are holding on how much we are selling it for. And if we do this for each good that we put in, as long as we are buying just one tick above bare minimum and selling for more than that, every transaction will be a profit. Now, we are also making silicon wafers. So what we are going to do is we are going to buy up to that, but only, say, at 190 credits per, and only us will be able to do that. So that should allow us to go get our own silicon wafers, and then we are going to sell everything but one at market value. Cool. I think engine parts is going to be big, especially with the wharf right nearby. So let's do some engine parts. We are going to buy, but we are only going to buy it at, say, 140 credits per engine part. And we are going to sell off everything that we possibly can down to one. Cool. Let's actually look at the market and see what are the cheapest things. So energy cells are really cheap. Water and food rations. So let's work on those, putting in a trade order for those. And one thing we can do, the hammer picked up these spoils of war, 5,420 energy cells and 268 module prefabs. We can drop those off for sure. Chisel is empty. But yeah, figured some free stuff from our Star Destroyers wouldn't be bad. So let's set the module prefabs ready to go. Oh, and yeah, there's some module prefabs already coming in. We say we're going to only pay you 1,800. But yeah, cargo ship and universal traders are coming in. And in fact, I think the acclimator, who is, yeah, right next to us, actually was looking to sell. Oh, that's a nice bit of good timing. All right, Hammer, if you please go ahead and give Saka Mart your 5,000 energy cells and your 268 module prefab. So on your way. So the Saka Express has found a purchase. They are heading to buy water, and they're buying a bottle of water. Well, sure. Well, luckily the acclimator is coming to fill up some of our stuff. And are we done? Yes, indeed. So we are completely done with the building aspect. So let's get more tradables on the board. What kind of things would the wharf want? Missile components and advanced electronics you really need. So we'll stock up on those. All right, so it looks like our station realizes we're here now as the Gozanti transport is bringing 516 silicon wafers right to Saka Mart. Oh, and here we go. One of our own is landing, bringing us our bottle of water. And Hammer and Chisel now in system, dropping off those module prefabs and those energy cells for us. They were just picked up from the battle, so we might as well resell them off. So, Miss Jackson, you see that station? Right over there, that is where we are heading. And once you get unloaded, you might get a new wingman. Because with us buying and selling everything off, we don't need a big budget to keep this going. Only 2.8 million to keep Saka Mart afloat for its purchases. So that leaves us with 90 million credits in the bank. And 2 ISD2s are awesome, but how about a third? So that'll be 80.1 million for our next ISD2. We'll add that to the shopping list. 33 minutes to build. That should give enough time for this station to sort of feel itself out and get the market set. In fact, the freight, Saka Mart freight, is heading to buy, one droid part. So it seems that at the prices that we offer, they're only going to buy a small group. What we need is for larger traders or, bulk traders to come in and sell their stuff to us all together. But to send a large ship with all that cargo capacity over to buy one droid part, I mean, that's capitalism, right? Uh-oh. What's Chisel up to? I tell you what, if one of our Star Destroyers moved like that, that would have been handy in combat. Yeah, you might want to look out, Miss Jackson. I don't know what's up with the Chisel. And Hammer did make it to Saka Mart. Chisel hanging back, thinking about their life and their life choices. And Miss Brown, you will be my first trader to hear our new jingle, because every store has to have a jingle. And so every ship that docks up,
good goods at good prices. Thanks, Saka Mart.
The ship will be undocking soon.
Oh, you didn't like it?
Can I help?
Well, fine. Off you go. All right, so silicon wafers, module prefabs came in from those, from the Hammer. Energy cells also came in from the Hammer. And we will wait and see if any of the others are going to bite. So water is definitely cheap. Energy cells and food rations seem to be the cheapest in Empire space. Tabana cells, medical supplies. All right, so let's get medical supplies and Tabana cells on order, Elizabeth. So we added those to the repertoire as well. So if people are just looking to unload, like, hey, we've got an excess amount, we don't care what price they're going to go for, we just want them unloaded and sold, we are here to accommodate. And then we'll just hold on to them until eventually someone will need them and will purchase from us. So Saka Mart is definitely a long game sort of thing. It's not something that we're going to start seeing vast returns immediately. But it's one of those things that if we can just stockpile and hoard in our warehouse and be there for when the need arises, I think we'll be in good shape. And there is Saka Freight coming in, bringing their one droid part. Well, I appreciate that. Oh no. No, I didn't want it to play in here. Miss Santiago, I wanted it to play for the people docking. Oh crap.
Hello.
Oh no. And it's every time you go through a door. Who wired this up?
at good prices. Thanks, Saka, Mart.
Stop it! Shut up! Miss Santiago, I regret to inform you that we no longer have a welcome song, but I'm sure you're fine with that. But all in all, we are set to purchase the overflow of any goods that they need to unload, and then we're ready to sell them back. Like I said, it's going to be a long-term investment. This thing won't make us money in the next, 10, 15 days. But if we stockpile a bunch of stuff, let's say the Durasteel plates or whatever, if we can buy a crap ton for cheap, and then all of a sudden Empire starts building, they need Durasteel plates, we will be ready to answer, and then, we'll be making bank at that time. But no rest for the weary. There is a New Republic microchip factory that needs to be taken care of, and with our third brand new ISD, we should be okay. It's located here off of Vortex, so the hammer and chisel will make their way back to Ord Mantell to protect that gate. And once we get the third Star Destroyer rolling, which will be in about 21 minutes, we will get them down to the front as well. And next time, we may be pushing into New Republic space. I don't think we can make it all the way. All right, so yeah, Coruscant is quite a ways away through Vortex, Doran, Bilbringi. And is there a jump between Bilbringi and Vakar? Or do we have... Yeah, there's gotta be, man. Because I don't think... Yeah, we're not going through Mandalorian space to get down to Alderaan. And then around to Coruscant. That's the ultimate drive. And even then, I still don't think 3 ISD-2s are going to be enough. But hey! An abandoned TIE fighter just chilling out there. Okay. But sorry, today didn't have much combat aside from an unruly computer console, but I wanted to get this set up and see if this actually works. Like I said, we won't know for a long time if it really does, but I'll know not to set up another one of these in the future if this doesn't show its true colors after a bit. Our traders, they're just chilling looking for those cheap deals. We're not allowing them to buy things at the highest prices. We might adjust our bottom line a little bit higher so that they will do something, but I'm content to let them just sit there and wait for the price to drop within our cheap range so we can resell them at the best profit we can. But Saka Mart is here. It is holding, it is storing, and it's ready to resell. Oh God, no, 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 no!
Saka, Mart.